Hello and welcome back to my Stellaris Void Dwellers series as the Turnip Union. I'm Lazy Turnip and let's jump in. Firstly, again, I'll just summarise what we were up to last time and what we're going to be looking to do today. So what we've been doing, building up a bit of a fleet. We've currently got our 33 ships and we've also got an amoeba. So the plan here would be to take some systems from them. What I'm looking really to achieve is take Cormagion. I'm not going to go too far, but if we could just take Cormagion, and then we got this effective choke point, so we only then need to be in a position where we have to defend one system from them. Then later on, if they're still looking to be a bit hostile towards us, then maybe we'll look to go a little bit further next time. But for now, I'm not going to push them too far. I just want to secure our borders. Get our borders secure, protect our territory, make sure that we are harder to hit. And if we get this one, we've got 2 entry points into theirs, they've only got 1 entry point into us. And we also get a starbase. So, let's begin playing the game. Right, okay, so also what we were doing is setting up our ships. Right, what's happened here? I think the Lohendra Galactic Hegemony has been defeated. They didn't actually take any systems from them. It was just all they did was humiliate them. Didn't actually take any systems. Which is a surprise because I thought they were winning. I thought they would actually take something from them when that war had eventually ended. We are currently actually improving our relations with them because I think they would be... We may want to add them into our federation. Same with them, possibly, that they may be less inclined, as they're not a materialist federation, I don't think they will be quite as inclined to join. I'm wondering actually if we can set up a research agreement with them. Oh, we've already got one. Okay, what about with the Vor Technocracy? Can we do anything with them yet? No, minus 43. We've got to really wait for our relations to improve before we can start that. I think our relations are still friendly with them. Yep, that's not really going to be dropping too much because our relations with them are so good. So I think that's going to stay friendly for quite some time. We might want to get that up to, currently in, we're on 740, we want to get that 750. I mean, it's not really a problem. I'll leave it at friendly for now. Maybe later on we want to improve that, but I'd like to try and get the Vor Technocracy on board. Even though they are authoritarians, I think they may be a useful addition to our little federation we got going on here. We're actually quite small at the moment. The United Arathi worlds are actually a similar size to us, so I think we're going to start looking to improve our alloy production so we can start building some more habitats. I'm thinking maybe
construction finalized.
Rapper Prime.
Construction complete.
Got some constructions finished. Mining station, starbase. That's fine. So that's expanded our borders a bit. Okay, so we've got the research district here. Later down the line, what we probably do instead of necessarily having these research districts is packing it out with these research labs and focusing more on getting the habitation up. The reason being these, if we're going to be focusing on research in a base, I believe the best way to do that when possible is instead build more of these. So I'll probably end up turning Rapper Prime, which is our capital, into more of a research hub, and specialise it more towards research, which it already is actually specialised there. We've got good output, but I think we may want to improve our research a little bit further once we've got our consumer goods and alloys more in a better position. But for now, I'm just going to wait for this to build here so I can build another alloy factory here, and then what I'll do, there we go, perfect timing. So we can build another, we can replace, we could just build that, couldn't we, and just get some consumer goods. We've already got an auto monument, that's fine. What else could we build here? I think just go for the consumer goods and get that going, improve that. That'll do for now. And then what we got here? Base trade, production of trade routes. I mean, we might as well finish this one off and get another ascension perk, so we'll go with that. It's not really going to be that much useful to us yet because the empire is pretty small, so we don't really need an expansive coverage for our trade production yet. Let's have let me just pause it for a moment, and we're going to have a look at what we can do. I think so that we can build more in our bases, it might be worth going down the Voidborn path, so we can start making better use of our existing habitats. So I'm going to go with this, make them a little bit larger. That's going to give us an extra 2 slots in each habitat. So instead of 6, we've now got 8. In here you see we've got 4 jobs waiting, clerk jobs, that's fine. And then we've got our mining district. I'll probably build a mining district there next. It depends how our minerals are looking once we've built that. And then what I'll do eventually, I think, is replace one of these with and build another alloy. Actually, I'll leave the alloy one there for now because I would like to keep our alloy productions going well, just because it's useful just to have it here. We can't really start reducing our alloys. What we want to be doing is increasing that. So if I just replace one with 1, it's not going to really have. It's going to stay the same. Food is looking fine. How's our jobs? I think we've got maxed app in food production. This one's trade value. The amenities is looking a bit low, but that's because we still have some empty clerk jobs, but that will soon fill up. So I wouldn't say that's a problem. What we're going to be doing then, right, so we got our mining stations. Are you building mining stations here? Yep, you're going well. I think I had another construction ship out here. Yep, you can go and build mining stations there. We can now just expand, fill up our territory, make use of everything we've got, because we know we have a good level of mineral income. What I might actually do at some point is sell some minerals and just buy some alloys just to offset that so we can start increasing, but I'm a bit hesitant to do that while we're still in negative consumer goods, so I'm going to hold up on that fund now until the consumer goods situation is improving, because if that ended up being bad, what I would rather have done then is bought consumer goods just to offset the negative. But if that's going well, we don't need to do that. You are going to do, I think we're going to go and take this one next, Tiralom. You can go there, and then we'll fill out these ones. We can't really do anything about the Rebellion Vortex yet. It's a bit of a shame we don't have any mega structures in our territory, and I don't think there's anywhere near us unless they are all the way out here. Are you still? Nope, you finished. Right, stop idling. Get back to work, and you as well. See what's. Oh, maybe there'll be something here. Let's have a look. We've got a black hole. There's often a mega structure in a black hole, particularly things like L gates, etc. So that would be quite cool. And if that is an L gate, I will definitely be trying to take this part of space. But I want to make better use of what we've currently got before I start thinking about expanding further just for the sake of expanding. Make better use of what we've got and just off. Right, so what can we have here? Mining station output 10%. We still haven't got what we need. We can build alloy mega forges, but we can't really do anything with them yet because what we need is for volatile motes. We need an income of volatile motes in order to actually make use of this, which we don't have yet. What I want to do something soon, is set up one of my habitats specifically for a specific type of resource. But that again is something for later on. Once we've got our food supply sorted, I can start moving away from hydroponic stations. So what have we got here? Great wound. Right, this is a problem.
Research has progressed.
What did we have here? Didn't actually see, did we? Alien vessels. There's usually something on. Oh, great wound. Yeah. There's going to be a load of void clouds here. Void clouds are as it says, they are clouds of energy, and they shoot lightning. But there's going to be a lot of them in this system, so I'm not going to send any more ships into this one yet. Let's have a look what we can do. I think we'll go for the blue lasers so we can start to make our ships more effective. We got 78 boost. What have we got here? Wow. That's really good. Atlantean research agreement. Yeah, that is really good. So it's a good thing we have an agreement with them, because we've got... That is a really powerful booster getting there. Can we actually make any treaties? Because if we get treaties with them, that will increase our opinion with them faster. No. We've got to just hold on, really. Alright, since you can't go that way, go this way and find what's there. And then we can do this and see if there's anything interesting here to make this worthwhile taking. Just for information at this point, because I'm not going to be able to do anything about it yet. You've got you skirting this system, and then we can go there. I need to actually get this finished, don't I? We can deal with that in a minute. That's not really a problem for future us, I think. And you can build them. And after that, I think we'll go for... just fill out these systems, and we'll also fill out this, so we've got everything that we need surrounded. Bit of a funny shaped border, actually, but not really a problem. It's like a giant upside down T. That's alright. Alright, okay. I think we were going to look at going to a war with them, potentially. Maybe we can build some more ships. Let's have a look. Get that. We can actually now build some destroyers. So let's have a look at our ship designer. Again, I'm just going pretty generic at this point. I'm not specialising them for any specific activity, because we don't actually know what the enemy is using. So I don't want to go specialising them too heavily for something that we don't really need. So I'm going to go for these and them, and we'll leave the autocannon on the back. If we get damage there, that actually does more damage. So actually I'm going to go with autocannons. Actually, these are a bit... Let's have a look at the range. That's going to decide it. These are going to be sitting a bit further back, so actually we're not going to be having them going up front and engaging, heavily engaging with the enemy. So if I leave it at that, we'll also put a reactor booster on here. We call it a gold piercer. I'm not really too bothered about the names. I may change them later on if we need to start distinguishing different classes of ships from each other, make it easier to tell which one is what. But for now, I'm not going to worry too much about that. Okay, so now we can build some destroyers just to build that up. So I'm going to give you 6 destroyers, and the other one I'm going to give 3. I do like to try and keep them fairly balanced, proportional to each other, so I'm going to be able to give you 6. That'll cost 135. I can't build 6? Oh no, because it's capped at 30, isn't it? 5 will do then. We'll go for 5. So yeah, go on. Go ahead, build. And if we click, what I was doing there is just that just makes everything easier. Instead of going into the station, I can just click this, fill up the template, click this, and it will build whatever it can with the resources that we have. But I want to make sure that any war with them is not going to be a problem. If we let's have a quick look at the Federation laws, because I want to see how this is going to work. Then, if we go to war with an enemy, unanimous vote, majority vote. We've got... Can we actually improve the level yet? No, we're still waiting for level 2. Free and automatic research agreements, and then we got the same thing, federal research agreement. Yeah, so we want to get this up to, well, as high as possible. We've also got megastructure build capacity. That's only for the president. For available envoys, we do need some more envoys, but I think we'll get some technology for that later on. Can we expend... We could actually extend this so we can effectively be president for much longer. So the only problem with that then is, we will have the problem where they will then have it for 40 years. So let's see, if we do it as random, it might give us a chance of having control instead, rather than them. So I'm thinking change this to random. So at least then we got a 50-50 chance rather than it definitely going to the other empire. And we can't have anything. We can't really do anything else yet. Subjects can join. Status change. What's this? A new president was chosen whenever a member surpasses them by 25%. And we can't do that. So succession type strongest. Let's have a look at the succession types. Here we go. Challenge. Chooses its president by challenge. May the best win. And the strongest one. In this case, it will be. How would this work? Yeah, let's go with. Let's look to change this to random, so that we can give us a chance of getting hold of it next time. There we go. That'll give us a chance of getting hold of the presidency next time, and that has passed. Good. And then, yeah, let's leave that. Let's leave that for now and see what happens. And in the meantime, I think we can look to go to war with them. Let's get. Looks like our ally is accepting of this. They are happy. They're approving of the war. So I'm going to get these in position. If we give this one, let's give this one. See if we can just give this one another 5 destroyers as well. I haven't got enough resources to do that, but I'll put it there ready. And then this one can be our rapid deployment. So I'm going to send these ones ready to attack. So let's move them there. Let's move them in position ready. We may now take a hit to our energy because we've moved them from their existing position.
Attained.
Federation law.
Anomalous readings
right,
detected.
okay. Anomaly. By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of the moon. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Okay. Where's this? This is in Iresta, I think. This is over here, yeah. So let's find out what that is. Okay, heritage site. We improved that one so we can actually upgrade the heritage site now. Right, let's have a look what we can build here. Administrative capacity. If we start doing this, it will help. It will help us here and remove some of these penalties. So yeah, I'm going to go for the administrative capacity, just so we can get that looking better. We've got you. You're finished here. Anything else we could do? Is there anything else in the systems we could do? We can wait. I mean, it's not really got much else to do, is it? Pozuno, where are you? Change scientist. You're not really doing anything. I know it's going to take a long time, but not really doing much else. Is there any with less requirements about this one? Change scientist. You're not doing anything. 140. Yeah, go and do that. Right, the mummified remains of an single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species has been found drifting in high orbit over Iresta 1A. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit, complete with a helmet and maybe a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has provided some interesting data. Okay, so we got 150 science research. That's good. We need to get that. That'll increase it by. We won't actually increase it by much, but anything is. Anything will help at this point, won't it? Just to. What that'll do, if we can get this. It used to be called administrative capacity, but they've changed the name to Empire Sprawl. Now, the administrative capacity is this number, the 50, and our Empire Sprawl is 84. If this number on the left is higher than our administrative capacity, then we start to take penalties. In this case, we're getting 13.36% technology cost, tradition adoption cost of plus 20.04, and a campaign cost of 33.41. The campaign cost is the amount of influence you have to use in order to try and get the leader that you want elected as the leader. Right, you finished that one, so go and survey this, and then maybe over here as well. You've finished doing that. You're still building a research station, so that's fine. You keep doing that. Everything over here is fine. I'm thinking we could maybe go and take this. We've got Arid World here. But let's keep filling in what we've got rather than expanding further for now. We've got a couple of archaeological sites in our borders, so I might actually, is that maybe something more interesting? Yes, actually, go and do that. Don't go there. Let's
Scientific
start
progress
excavating.
attained.
Start excavating this site. I think that'll be more interesting. And it probably won't take as long as well, because that's a long wait. We've got to wait about 5 years for that one. I think it's more like 3, but still, I'd rather not wait 3 years if you can do something now. Alright, so we can get some more physics technology. So we got research station output of 10%. We've got hyperdrives, or we got energy. Let's go for the research station output
Anomalous
for now.
readings
Right, what's
detected.
this? The asteroid D92646 is emitting some form of radiation in controlled bursts. Is something trying to communicate with us? Where's this? Interesting. I wonder if there's an interesting event chain from this. Let's find out. We got beauty is now there's a problem
Construction
here.
complete.
Reinforcements in transit. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so what we could do here, I'm thinking try and get our unity up, or we could go for our alloys. What do we need more of? Our alloys are now going a bit lower because we've moved our ships away from position. From their home base, now that we're getting them ready for potentially, I think, a war. I don't want to go taking too much off them yet. They're going to end up getting boxed in here, so they're going to end up being fairly weak, I think. We could always go and use their planets to harvest food for our empire. What are their traits like? See how useful their pops would be to our empire. Let's find out, shall we? Okay, so Amarathi, what have you got? Tropical habitability, ocean, you've got tropical preference, natural physicist, talented, quick learners, and solitary. The solitary might be a bit of an issue, but natural physicists and talented and quick learners, quite useful. I don't think they're going to be too useful to us. I'd rather bring them in and make them, in the long term, into our allies, but they are not very interested in that at the moment, so I think we're going to need to consider settling this matter. The Eurocommerce League is clearly approving of this war. See if they're going to approve. Let's get our war going, shall we?
We have declared war.
There we go.
We have a galaxy to win.
Right, so let's firstly just send our first squadron in, and I'll send these ones in shortly behind as backup. But I'll get these ones sent in first. So that does the first wave, and these 3 ships here can be backup because they can respond quickly with their extra technology. Foreign empires claimed our system, so they've claimed the Raman system, and they've also, what else have they claimed? Where's the Raman system? Where's Raman? Probably right in front of me. Ah, it's all the way over here. Strange. And they've also claimed Asgard. They didn't claim this one though. Why is that? Doesn't matter. But anyway, we're going to destroy them. Let's destroy our enemies. Let's destroy our enemies together. Let's see. Right, so they've now made their way in. We can now send you. So there's one ship here. Oh, that's joining that one. That's fine. And you can go and join in there. We might take some losses here because we have. There's no one got. What's this? TOS flutteringly. Survey of the asteroid is temporarily halted as a probe is caught by the errant gravitational anomaly. The probe manages to transmit some data before it is brutally crushed by the extreme forces. Forces that completely dissipate soon after. Interesting, it'll give us some physics research. So that's alright. Research agreement, the Yaru Commerce League has entered into an agreement with the Custodial Savanti Sovereignty. Reinforcements in transit, that's fine. We can have... We're about to start attacking their system, their base.
Enemy station engaged.
They may struggle to hit us actually, so we might not take many losses from this. Well, let's see what happens, shall we?
Construction complete.
This is looking good. This is looking very good.
Scientific progress attained.
Right, we've got some more technology, so we'll quickly pause our battle. We still don't have what we wanted. It's really frustrating, so we need that. We need the exoskeletons. Let's go with that. Get production up. And here we go. We're going to take this quite comfortably, I think. Depends how many they've got coming.
Hostile reactionaries detected.
Fleet detected. Oh, what's going on now? They're attacking over there. They've got 1.4. Oh, okay. We may need to respond to that soon. But for now, all I'm going to do is take this and then we'll respond. We're going to need to respond to that.
Scientific progress attained.
Once we've taken this.
Hostile reactionaries detected.
Right, there's signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization. It's going to take too long. Where is this? Leave it be for now. That might be interesting later on if we do start to expand over there. Right, so this is going well. We've nearly taken this base.
Station under assault.
We're going to lose one of our bases. We're going to lose one over here. Not really much we can do about that.
Starbase under assault.
Right, so we've taken that. We've lost 2 ships. That's not bad. Not bad at all. If we reinforce our fleet... I think this one... Where were these going? They got interrupted because they were trying to join one of our current fleets and got stopped. Didn't they? Let's move them. Let's merge them. We'll give them to the, we'll give this ship to Cordilla. And we need to, I think we can use this base to, they're a bit weakened, aren't they? Can we use this one to heal our ships? I wonder, have they got anything like a shipyard or anything? Doesn't look like it. So this is going to be a bit of an issue, particularly with the health of our ships. Is not great. That's a concern. What we should have hoped, ideally, in an ideal situation, what we would have had is, if we go and repair them, I think what they will do eventually is withdraw from that once they've taken it, and they'll end up going here.
Declared.
In which case we can... Oh, Lohendra Galactic Hegemony. The Custodial Savanti Sovereignty has gone to war with the Lohendra Galactic Hegemony. They are getting quite big. But they did just lose a war. So, we'll see. Special project time limit. What's this? Debris and Cormagian. We'll leave that alone. Oh, we've only got... How long have we got to get it? We've got a while. I wouldn't worry about it too much yet, but they might have some technology there. Has it got anything? Small coil gun. Might be useful. But I'd rather we... Yeah, they've withdrawn. Presumably because what they're now going to do is cut around here and try and take this back. I don't think we need to worry too much there.
System resources
analyzed. Cordilla, you're not going to be... Yeah, these aren't going to be repairing apart from the shields. So we'll go and quickly get them repaired and then hit back.
System resources analyzed.
Hoping
Hostile
that we can...
reactionaries
Oh,
detected.
what's going on? Hostile reactionaries detected. No, they're not doing what I thought. They're continuing their attack further into our territory. Okay. We're going to need to deal with them at some point. This is what we want to take, so I'm not really worried about them taking this, although they do have some good resources here. Particularly Ramen, but we can hit back at that once we've repaired our ships. Make sure they're in good fighting position. So what can we have here? Physics research from researchers. We can have UV lasers or disruptors. I wonder what they're... Let's have a look at their ships. They are very much shield heavy, and they're using a lot of lasers. Yeah, these are very much laser heavy, so I'm going to repurpose our fleets. I think because this is currently building ships, it's not going to let us modify the design. So I'm going to cancel that for now. What we're going to do is redesign our ships better able to deal with them. They are very much shield heavy, laser heavy, and also using a lot of shields. I mean, they're using some, so we'll keep some lasers on there, but we're going to make our defenses, because the shields are more effective at defending against. So if we go here, lasers have minus 50% shield damage and plus 50 armor damage. So if we instead, we'll keep a little bit of armor on there, mainly because if we're going to be fighting against a station, this might be more effective. No, I just changed my mind. I'm going to... It doesn't have enough power, so we might actually need to keep some armor on here. This is when an improved fusion reactor may have been useful. 1 minute, let me just go back into that. Corvettes. So we've got 2 here. Yeah, this is the problem we're facing now. They are... We've got coil guns on that one, so that's fine. We've got our flak artillery. Minus 50. These are going in close range, so I think I'm tempted to replace these with autocannons, because they're going to be fighting at close range anyway. They do less to armor. See, minus 50, plus 50. They do more to the hull. So yeah, I'm going to keep put autocannons in there, because they are a little bit more effective. But the problem is now, I would have ideally liked to have packed up our ships a bit more with shields, but it's not going to let us do that. Right, why are you doing this? Why have we got 2 designs? Don't want that. Go away. So we can't... See if we can load up 1 more shield instead. No. Even that is turning it too far, isn't it? Do these use less energy, perhaps? But what is our... They're sitting at the picket range. Yeah, might actually be fine to use autocannons. Do they use less energy? No, they use more. I think the lasers also use the same amount as the coil guns. Yeah, we'll leave it. I'll leave it like that for now. Unfortunately, we can't really specialize them too much to deal with them, but we have at least upgraded these to have more autocannons, so that's fine. Let's get these upgraded. Upgrade the fleet, and you also upgrade that. Also at the same time they should start to heal the fleet as well while they're parked at the base, so that's fine. How they are still moving in. I'm surprised they're not trying to take this back. I would have expected them to do that, but good thing is our ally is now sending in their ships, so hopefully they will. I'm hoping they're going to go and mop these up for us, because they are more than capable of doing that. Oh, who are these? Oh, okay. Stagnant ascent. Ah, we've got a fallen empire. So these fallen empires, they are remnants of a previous civilization. For whatever reason, they have turned in on themselves and isolated themselves from the rest of the galaxy. In this case, these ones are fanatic materialists, so they are, I believe they will be in some way enhanced. But let's see what they said. Yes, we've heard it all before. We are the Yuri Chroniclers, and you are the Turnip Union. Greetings, well met. Stay out of our space or face certain doom, and so forth. No, if you'll excuse us, we're quite busy. Thing is, these fallen empires are not very interested in the affairs of us lesser civilizations. They more just want to sit by themselves, deal with their own things, and only really get involved if we offend them in some way. I have no intention of offending them. Not yet, anyway. They are over here. So we could actually get to here. There's nothing to stop us from getting here. This is basically cut off, so we can't ever get there. Yeah, let's find out a bit more about them, shall we? Let's have a look. What do they say? I'll just have a look at them, and then I think what we'll do for this one is end this here. So obviously they're overwhelming, because they're, well, the fallen empires are immensely powerful. We don't really want to mess with them. Their home world is an Ecumenopolis, and they have 6 worlds. Ecumenopolis is basically just a planetary city. We aren't really going to be doing that. You can actually build these yourselves, but I'm not really going to be looking to do that because most of our settlements are going to be in space. So I'm not really in space on habitats, so I'm not really going to be too bothered about that. But they are, yeah, these are an elder race, so I'll tell you a bit more here. The civilization greatly predates the current generation of galactic powers. Eons of stagnation gradually reduced the empire to a mere shadow of what it once was. There's not really much left of their empire. Lethargic leadership, empire in decline. So they're not gonna be expanding. They're just going to be sitting in their own couple of systems. And these, you can actually attack these later on when you're strong enough. The risk of that is that they may awaken, and if you destroy a fallen empire, it risks their other fallen empires awakening and essentially trying to implant themselves on the rest of the galaxy and spread their influence, either by conquering you or making you their vassal. Various types of that. We'll probably get to see that later on. But anyway, I think that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you are enjoying the series. Hopefully next time we will get to put an end to the Aramathi worlds, put them back in their place. So I hope you enjoyed the video, like I said, and if you're enjoying the series, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.